Oh,
we're
I see.
we're highly encouraged to get in touch with each other,
Mm-hmm.
particularly now with the online meeting via Zoom. Yeah, that's the blessing in disguise anyway. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying your time here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Look at that, Daniel! I'm so happy you are here.
Hello. Yeah, I saw your
Oh my
message.
God.
Sorry, I didn't respond to your message, but
No problem at
it's going
all.
to be a surprise.
Oh my gosh. I always feel so excited when you're coming. Oh gosh. I feel nervous right now. How cool. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Look at that.
Nice. It's nice to be here.
Yes. I'm talking with people in my WhatsApp, so I have to stay off some minutes, but you can feel welcome, warm welcome.
Thank you.
Raquel Mello is our new member. Hello,
Hi.
Raquel. Oh,
Okay.
okay. You can just stay, feel like we are at home because you are.
Thank you.
And who else? Oh, Alex, how are you? You're with OBS?
I'm doing well, thank you. Just give me a second. Let me change something on my setup.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
I'm still struggling.
Alex from Florida.
Florida, yes.
Nice.
From Brasília to Florida.
Yeah.
Used to have a full of hair. Used to cut my hair, and now I'm bald. So go figure how many years I've been here. Give me 1 second.
No problem.
Okay, I'm here.
Hi, Alex. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. How is it going in Florida now?
It's always sunny.
Sunny? Ah, okay.
It's good. The weather is good. It's still cold, a little cooler.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even sure what temperature we have today. I think around like 70s
Ah, okay. In degrees or in Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit.
Okay, I need to calculate it first.
70s, which is awesome because usually it's very, very hot.
Exactly.
But we're doing well. Not for long though. A couple of months. This is gonna be. It's gonna be really warm.
Yeah.
Where you are? You're in Brazil?
No, I'm in France. I'm in Paris. In
Oh,
Paris.
Paris.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. But I'm from Indonesia. I'm from SCBT Toastmasters Club District 87 in Jakarta.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I met someone from this club long time ago. And now somebody from Instagram reached me out asking me to participate in this meeting. So I know it's a beautiful club. I love it being here.
Yes.
From which club are you, Alex?
It's the first U.S. Portuguese Toastmaster Club. It's a Brazilian Toastmaster Club in Florida.
Ah, I see.
Where we only speak Portuguese.
Okay. That sounds interesting.
Yes.
Anyway, I need to get up something and I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. And I'll be doing something myself.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hello, our Toastmaster of the day.
Good afternoon.
Eduardo from Rio. How are you? Plinio, he's also from the first club in Portuguese in Florida. And Ana Paula, our speakers. Please, guys, rename your function today. Oh, look at that. You are all nice. Everybody have done. Thank you, guys. Plínio, good afternoon. Oh, Fracir, I don't know if you are from Brazil. Feel welcome. You are all welcome to talk with us. Tell us what are you coming, how you find us. Abel, are you coming? Are you back? You are back. Sorry for my English.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Abel.
Hi, Abel.
In English now.
Oh,
Thank you.
hello. Yes.
Welcome. You are so welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm going to be in this meeting to know how to see how is it in English.
Cool. I hope you will be fine as the in Portuguese as well. Last week, yes.
Yes, last week.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you for coming. And who else? Marlene. It's your first time with us? Who else?
Hi. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
It's my first time. Hello,
Yes?
it's my first time.
Oh, cool. Do you know already what is Toastmasters?
No.
Yeah? No? So, and how you meet us? You from Simpla or Instagram?
I received an invite on Instagram.
Nice.
I have to admit that the admin of Instagram is pretty much active, and she
That's
or
true.
he needs spatial recognition in this meeting.
That's true. Hello, Ana.
Hello, Ale.
Pedro.
Good afternoon. It's really nice to be here.
Yes, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, me too. You're the best on presenting these first moments. Yeah.
You know, I feel so nervous, but we are here for that.
I know. We have to do that, you know. We have to face our fears, right? I know everybody is a little scared of speaking English and make mistakes, but we have to face our fears and just make mistakes, you know. It's it's something very, very good to practice.
Look at that. Who are you? Have you seen him? Oh gosh. I feel so excited when Daniel is come.
Hello, Daniel.
Who else?
Hello, hi Anna.
Good to have you here.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Yeah.
Well, who else?
Lots of new faces.
Right?
Yes. Hello, Plínio. How are you? Thank you for coming. Help us.
I'm fine, Aletheia. Thank you very much for inviting us. Me and Alex, we are very happy to be here to join you. Thank you very, very much. Please invite us always. That's possible.
Plínio is my step cousin.
Oh,
married to my wife. He's a pain in the neck, but he's a good guy. I'll be right back.
Hello, Flávio. It's your first time with us? I don't remember.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, hello. I'm currently a visitor, but I was a member of the Brazilian club before. Let's see if I can make it my way back to the club now.
My gosh, really? I feel so happy. I didn't know you. Oh gosh, feel so warm, a warm welcome for you. I hope you have a good time together with us. Oh, it will be an amazing time together. So, Margaret, are you here? Yes. Yes, Margaret is here.
Yes, I'm here.
I'm here. So we can start.
We have some minutes ahead, no? We are some minutes ahead.
We can talk about Toastmaster before.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay. Let me open my presentation. You tell some jokes. You have 4 minutes to tell jokes.
Fabio, could you please rename your function, please? Thank you.
Excuse me, did you talk with me?
No, with Fabia. Sorry.
Okay.
Hello, André.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. So I'm happy with all of you. So
Hello, I can start. Are you seeing my presentation on the screen? Yes.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. It's so nice to have you here today with us. Today, our theme is empathy. Empathy is the feel that we have about the other person, about the other feeling that other person is experiencing. We have an expression for that is put yourself in someone else's shoes. That means that we will feel what the other one is feeling. And the situation we are facing in the world now, it's very good to have empathy, to be empathetic with people, because we see a lot of suffering around the world. But today, our meeting is all about happiness and learning and joyful. So I'm very happy to be here with you guys, and we will start just now. Okay? For those who are visiting us for the first time, it's a very good pleasure to have you here with us. We are a bilingual club. That means that we are learning also in English. So we are learner, take in mind, as we are learning in life forever, right? So, and the thing about the Toastmaster and our mission is where leaders are made. So we are learning not just public speaking, but also lead, because lead is all about communication. We'll ask you some favors, please. Leave your mic on mute, otherwise you can face some weird sounds. To applause, we use this language that's a sign language, like this. We have a word. I will ask the grammarian to say the word for today, but I will challenging you to use this word, because even though you were not prepared to include this word in your speech, it's a good opportunity to be more flexible and to improve your impromptu discussion speeches. Thumbs up every time that somebody says the word of the day. Everybody says does like that, to encourage the person, right? please, when you are speaking, wherever you are speaking as a prepared speech or as improved on the topic tables, it's very important to track your time. So we encourage you to pin on the time picture. Otherwise, we can lose the time easily. And we keep our meetings, our records on YouTube, so you can see later on. And in case you miss some part of the meeting or you wanted to see again, please take a look on YouTube so you can see that. For our guests, it's not mandatory to speak, but it's desirable. So if you would like to speak, be our guest, because we are learning, everybody's learning here, okay? Toastmasters International is a non-profit educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills through a worldwide network of clubs. We are in 143 countries around the world. We have more than 16,000 clubs, and we have more than 358,000 members. So it's a big organization, right? And it's interesting to know that a lot of good companies, like the big companies, the Fortune companies, sponsor clubs in their companies in order to improve their employees' ability to speak and communication between them. So Oracle, Dell, Facebook, Google are some examples of those companies. Our mission is develop public speaking and leadership skills through active participation, inclusive experience, and continuous learning. And I would add, in a very safe environment and supportive environment where we can learn and you can fail, and nobody will judge us. Everybody will support us to improve every day. This is the board. Alessandro Diaz is our president. Aletheia, this beautiful lady over there, is our accountant, and VPE, that's Vice President Education. Myself, I am the Vice President PR, that is the public relationships. I do all the social media information, posts, etc. Regiane Salgado is our Vice President of Membership. She is very engaged on taking people and bring people to our meetings. Bruno Rabelo is our secretary. Luis Freire is the man of the money. He's our treasurer, or lack of money. Kleber Rocha is our logistic director. I will present the theme again. The theme is empathy, as I said when I start. And I will be the Toastmaster of today. It's a position that I will help organize the meeting. This is my second time as Toastmaster. It's a pleasure to be here. And as I told you, we are all learning. And it's very important to understand that we learn not just doing speech, but take part of these positions or roles that we have here, okay? Pedro Cardoso will be our time. Pedro is here?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you explain now what do you do as timer?
Sure. So as timer, my role here today is to time all speech we're gonna have, and also keep our meeting schedule. So to make sure every speaker is aware in my background. So let's take Anna's speeches as example. When it reaches its minimum required time, 5 minutes, I'll switch my background to green. And then at 6 minutes, it will be changed to yellow. And at 7 minutes, it will become red. And after that, there will be a tolerance time for finishing the speech.
Excellent.
And then I'll come back here to report my findings.
Excellent, Pedro. Thank you so much. The time control is very important because we have to learn how to leave the message in a period of time. Don't be very prolix, etc. So it's very important to us to follow those times. Thank you, Pedro, for this role. The next one will be a counter. That is Aletheia Mello. Aletheia.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Wow, it's my first time as a counter, so I'm kind of nervous. But as an counter, I will count the number of unnecessary sounds or repetitive words that we may use when we are speaking. I will be observing and taking notes of words such as or sounds like, or so, like. These are filler words that affect the effectiveness of our speech. I will report all these numbers almost in the end of the meeting, and I hope we all enjoy our improvement time together. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Aletheia. This is very important because usually people have some visuals in language, and she will alert us our filler words. Thank you, Aletheia. And we have a special grammarian today, Kim Gibson. Are you here, my friend?
Yes, I am. I'm here.
Good. Explain us what your role, please.
Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Guys, today I'm going to pay attention to each speech and I will give you feedback afterwards, talking about pronunciation, structure, and tips for you to improve your English skills, all right? And the word of the day, guys, is sisterhood. I encourage you to use this word, yes. Aletheia, and do we have the slides with the examples?
Margaret, you can show it. It's the next, yeah, no problem. Just go ahead. There is, yes, a slide.
Right, thank you, Margaret. Thank you so much. So guys, this is the word of the day, sisterhood. The relationship between sisters, an association, society, or community of women linked by a common interest or trait. Examples. She had all the support she needed from the sisterhood. She had a sisterhood feeling towards her friends. So I encourage you to use these words in your speeches as a way for you to challenge yourself and improvise. All right? Thank you so much. Back to you, Margaret.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. This is a very nice word, especially because we are in March. That is the month of International Day of Women. So it's very good to remind that we need to be more partners between us. So sisterhood is a nice word for the day. Thank you. And now we'll learn about the Heart Master role with Plinio Neto. Hi, Plinio, this is your turn.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Margaret. My role today is to pay attention and all the words you guys will speak here today, and not keep attention only on the words, but keep an eye in the words you are going to say. I need some words to tell you besides this, but I'm going, before the end, I'm going to ask questions about something you spoke today. I believe, I don't know if 3 minutes is enough for me, but if I go beyond, I'm sure you are not going to cut off me to the next reunion. Thank you, Toastmaster Margaret.
Thank you, Plin. I'm sure we will not cut you. On the contrary, we will be part of our club. Take care. This is very important also because communication is not about speaking and also about listening. So he will take attention. We have to pay attention to the others' speech because he will challenge us with nice questions, I'm sure. Okay, so take care. The next one will be André Sacchi. André Sacchi will be the topics master of the day. Hello, André, it's your turn.
Hello, Margaret. How's everybody? So, real life is improvisation. And that's what we do at table topics. We are going to exercise our improvisation skills so that we can evolve. We can have more tools to improvise in our real life. That's pretty much it, Margaret.
Thank you. I'm very curious to see what you bring to us today.
Okay. It has to do with the theme of the meeting.
Oh, really? Good. And we have another one from Florida. We are international club. This time is Alex Coelho that will be general evaluator. Alex?
Good afternoon, Madam Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and visitors. I'll be your general evaluator, and I'll be doing this with empathy, because I think empathy is the secret ingredient for improve ourselves. So during the meeting, I'll be following a checklist and taking notes. Look if there were any unnecessary distractions that could have been avoided. Looking at all segments of the meeting, if proper time guidelines were followed. And most important of all, by the end, I'll be telling all the positive inputs I saw in everyone during the meeting. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much to have you here. So now it's time to our filet mignon of the day, the prepared speech. So we have 2 prepared speech, one very long one. We have now, what is the name? Ana Paula Fernandes. Ana Paula Fernandes is on the presentation mastery, the path presentation mastery. Her project today is connect with your audience. Her evaluator will be Laura Maciel Leal. And the title of the presentation of the speech is Running Against Time. This is Laura. Oops, no, sorry, no, Laura. Ana Paula, it's your turn.
Thank you, Margaret.
Hi, Anna.
Let me just put a mark on the timer here. I have to find him just a second. All right, good afternoon, everyone. You know what? When I hear this sound in the morning, the first thought I have is, I'm late. I have to run. I should be already in the gym or studying or doing something. And you know what? I wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. So this week, I was thinking about that. We are all running against time, aren't we? This pandemic brought us something really challenging, which is we are all doing a lot of things at the same time. We are at our houses online, doing our jobs online, but we are taking care of our children, our houses, cooking, making our schedule, all at the same time. And one thing that I thought about it this week is that we now can't use the things separate, use the time separate. Now we have to do all the things together. So it's really challenging to do those things, not once at a time, because we used to got out of our homes and go to the work and go to the supermarket and thought about our food. What are you going to cook? What are you going to do? And now everything it's at your house. You have to work in your house. You have to cook in your house, take care of your children at your house. So I'm about to be crazy, you know? So in a sisterhood with Aletheia, we decided to start to meditate. And then she started to send me some meditations. And you know what? That was one other thing to put on my schedule. So I was like, come on, inner peace. I have to hurry up. Come on, inner peace. Come. So it was really crazy, you know, because I was trying to calm down by hurrying up something. And you know what? People who are in the United States, could you give me some of your time? Because I know you are 2 hours before us or 2 hours ahead us. Could you lend me some time, please? Because I guess I need 30 hours in the day. And I thought maybe Aletheia and Rejane, we could put this meeting at 4 a.m., you know, because I don't have time to be here. I have to leave to work now and I'm in a hurry because I will do this speech and then I will work. And I'm thinking about that all the time. I made that speech in the shower, taking a bath. You know, I don't have time to do anything. And the thing is, I was talking to Pamela. I don't know if she's here today, but I talked to her a lot about it. And she said that we should make some priorities in our lives. We should prioritize things. And I agree with her. We should make a list of things we prioritize in our lives. And then start to there. You know, start with small things and go to the medium things and the big ones, because otherwise you're going to be really dealing with something that you can't. And I made a research by myself today, thinking about how managing time. And by my experience, I noticed that we should plan and write. That's the words of order. We should plan and write. We should plan in advance our days, our week, and we should write that down. Write lists, write what we should do. And if you remember something just write down. It will make it easier. If you forget something, or if you are too overloaded with thoughts and things, so it's much better if you just put that on the paper. But the thing is, it not always work out when you write down, because actually today I wrote some things that I didn't do, but that's okay. At least they are not in my mind, which the place that they shouldn't have been. They should be on the paper, so I can look and think, oh, I can deal with that later, you know. So guys, we are all together, and I encourage you to plan your things and keep strong. We are going to do it together. And right now I have to go because I'm in a hurry. Bye. Bye, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Ana Paula. You just tell the story of my life. Who has time? Everybody has the same amount of time. It's very tricky to say no sometimes, especially if we are very enthusiastic or empathetic with some issue. We spend more time for that. So it's very important to say no, and very important to prioritize. Thank you for sharing this so much important information and thoughts. And let me share my. We have now 1 minute to give a feedback for Ana Paula. It's very important to her. Let me share you the...
The link is already in the chat.
Okay, good, thank you. So you can use the link on the chat and share with Ana Paula your thoughts and to help us her to improve. Thank you. 1 minute, Mr. Time, take care of the time, please.
Time's up.
Thank you. Let's move. If you don't have time, you can fill up the form, but we will go ahead, okay? Our next presentation will be by Alexandre Magno. The presentation, the path is also presentation mastery. The project is developing a communication plan. The evaluator will be Fabia Bueno. And the presentation will be lessons I've learned so far. But pay attention, this one will be much longer than the first one. He has 18 minutes to 22 minutes to deliver his messages. So, Alexandre, it's up to you, my darling friend.
Well, I'm afraid. I'm really afraid of death. In fact, I'm not really afraid of death itself, that natural and inevitable process that we all will went through someday. No, I'm afraid of the lost opportunities caused by death. And I'm especially afraid because of my 3 little children, Sarah and Sophie, 6-year-old, Alexander, 3-year-old. And I'm afraid that I will not be able to tell them some things I learned about life. So I try to cheat death. Yes, I wrote some rules for them, and I asked them just to read this, and they'll be 12. Well, probably I'll be alive at that time, but who knows? Okay, let's go to the rules for my life, what I've learned so far. Rule number 1, the purpose of life is to have a purpose beyond you. Look, you are not a dog. You know, we always had dogs here. They are very satisfied with food, water, shelter, and some attention. No, we need much more than that. We need much more than survival. We need a purpose in our life. And there's something much greater than our own life. Something that go beyond our little sphere of life. Then something that will affect positively the life of others. And this purpose is you to find, and you alone. I won't tell you, but you have to find it. It's the greatest secret of life. Second rule, reality exists, but what counts is how you judge it. What do I mean by that? Well, there is the objective reality. Things happen, things exist, but how we are affected by this reality, it's determined by how we judge this reality. So we have room for freedom between something that happens to us and our reaction to this thing. Understand, you are free. You are not an automaton. You are not an animal to always react in the same way. You have the power to judge the reality. And you know, I will tell you the secret right now. Don't use this power very often. Don't worry about most of the things. It's not worthwhile. There are just a few things in life that needs our worry, our attention. And I can't imagine much things that needs our anger and our worries. So please don't think yourself as a slave of reality. You can decide how to react. Rule number 3, do not trust yourself, but your mission. Oh, people nowadays talk a lot about self-reliance. Oh, you have to trust yourself. You can do good. You're a good person. Just trust and you do it. Please forget all this mumbo jumbo. You don't have to trust yourself. No, you have to trust your mission. Remember what I said in rule number 1. You must have a purpose. But now I must complement rule number 1. You don't really find a purpose, a mission. In fact, the mission finds you. You recognize this mission in your life. So you're chosen. And that means you must trust the wisdom that chose you to do it. It's not about you. it would be very egocentric. It's about your mission. It's about something much higher than you. So don't trust yourself and don't distrust yourself. Don't think about yourself that much. Rule number 4, live in the present. The past with its resentments and hurts, and the future with its anxieties are only in your imagination. Oh, I know everyone has a past and everyone imagines a future. But please don't turn your past into your present. Let memories behind. You don't have to recall that anger of that moment of years ago. You don't have to recall past hurts. You have to live right now. So the same is with the future. We are always thinking about what will happen in the future. It's okay to plan for the future, but life happens right now in front of you. Doesn't happen in the future. And the people think that there would be only a future suitable for us. Oh, there must be that future. And with this false understanding of reality comes anxiety. No, there is not only one future acceptable for us. There are many possible futures. And deep inside, we don't really know what will be the best for us. So just trust. Trust God, trust the universe, but just trust. Rule number 5. Don't wait for your dream job to do it well. You know, I have my regrets in life, and one of these regrets is that I waited too long for the great opportunity, for the great professional opportunity. And I waited too long to do the things right, to do my best. Yes, I had long years of boring jobs, and even in that boring jobs, I was not that good because I was waiting. Please don't wait. Life will be full of boring, sometimes meaningless jobs. But do your best even on that. Why? Because it teaches you discipline, and it shows the people around you that you can do anything with perfection. And if you do that, the perfect job, the job of your dream, will be offered to you sooner than you think. Okay, rule number 6. Sadness and boredom are your friends. Listen to them. Okay, I talked about happiness. Well, this is so commonplace nowadays. Everyone talks about happiness, and people think that they have to be happy all the time. Please, that's impossible. We are human beings. We suffer, we have joy, we have pleasure, we have sadness, we have everything in cycles. And sometimes you will have sadness. And sadness is a message for you. It's a message that will tell you this. Please, you have to remember there is something very important that you are forgetting. Your sadness is always pointing to something. Listen to it. And boredom. Well, all of us get a little bored sometimes, but when you're a deep boredom, you have to listen to it. Because that means probably that you lost contact with your purpose. And you have to reconnect to it. Remember, what are you in this earth for? Maybe the purpose must be changed. So you have to stop and think about your life all over again. This will happen sometimes during your life. Don't worry about it. Okay, rule number 7. Swap the news for biography and classical literature. Well, children, I will tell you a secret. I was born before the internet. In fact, I was born before the cell phones and even before the smartphones. Yes, but I must confess that I'm quite addicted to cell phones. I have always a cell phone on my side, but please don't try to know the news, what is happening in the world. Oh, Father, you think that we must be alienated. We must not be informed about the world. Yes, children, yes. Almost all the information you hear is completely useless for your life. The news from today will be useless tomorrow. Please read something that can change you for better. Read, for example, biographies and classical literature. Why? Because the most important thing you have to learn in life is simply how to live. And you learn how to live, learning about the lives of great people that went before us, the lives of real people in biographies, and the lives of fictional characters in classical literature. So be a better person. Don't read the news. Try this for 2 weeks and you will notice it won't matter a bit. Okay, rule number 8. Don't seek happiness. Do the right thing and it will appear when you least expect it. Yes, as I told you, people are seeking happiness all the time. Well, you may think, it's not wrong to seek happiness all the time, is it? Yes. Happiness is something very elusive. When you think too much, when you want it too much, you lose it. But when you do the right things, and you do the things right things, and the things right, happiness will come to you as a very friendly visitor and will immerse you in peace of mind. This is what really matters for happiness, peace of mind. Okay, rule number 9. Whoever finds a friend finds a treasure. You know, life is hard. And life is much harder than we think. And we can't live alone. Right now, you have me, your mother, but you're growing. Oh, my daughters, you form a sisterhood between you. But the sisterhood must grow. You must find people from out of the family to cherish your life. People you can trust, people you can talk, and people who may listen to you, because they will be your fellow travelers in the search of truth, in the search of a true life. So, please, when you find a real friend, cherish it as a treasure, as one of the most important things in your life. And know it, if it's your friend, will be also my friend. Okay, rule number 10. Always be a student. We are on this life to learn how to live a meaningful life. The great question of this life is, what is its meaning for us? And we will have to learn all the time to understand what to do and how to be a better person. So, when you finish school, when you finish graduation, don't think education is over. You'll be always a student of life. And the last but not the least, you will make great mistakes, regretful actions and omissions. And this can haunt you for some time. But please, please know how to forgive yourself. Life is an endless cycle of vice, regret, forgiveness, and virtue. Forgive yourself and move for the future. And please, don't you forget to forgive me. I'm a man full of defects, and you'll discover this sooner or later. But you know, I always loved you.
Thank you, Alexandre. Very amazing presentation. It was a lesson of life, and we could learn a lot with you, and remember that life is short. Life, we will do mistakes, make mistakes, but we have to live today, not tomorrow, not yesterday. Wow, so many insights, good insights that you bring to us. Congratulations for your speech. And you memorize everything? I'm surprised. I could not do that. We have now 1 minute to feedback our friend Alexandre for this amazing speech. We have here, okay.
One minute.
Thank you, time. So move on. I'd like now to ask Pedro Cardoso to report the time from the two presenters today. Can you, Pedro?
Yes, let's go. So Anna has delivered her speech in 6 minutes, 29 seconds, and Alexandre in 19 minutes, 42 seconds. So both of them are eligible for the best speech of the day.
Okay, good. Very good. Thank you, Pedro. So now we have the opportunity to vote on those two wonderful speeches. And you can see in your screen now, so you vote. At the end of the meeting, we will discover who will be the winner of today, okay? For me, both are winners.
Margarete, we already have the winner. You can go ahead.
Good, thank you. May I break the rules just a little? I'd like to introduce you, Brianna. Brianna is here. She is our brand new member, and she lives in the United States and joined our club in Brasília. So I think it's very interesting to present herself because of this curiosity. She lives on the North America and join our club. Brianna, are you here? Say hey, hi.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you, Margaret, for the introduction. I joined the Toastmasters. I was going to join here in the United States, but I feel that the whole purpose would be not just to improve my oratory skills in English, but more so to improve my Portuguese. So I figured if I'm going to join Toastmasters, why not join in Portuguese? So that's why I joined the Brasília Club. Thank you for the introduction.
Welcome, Brianna. So I advanced the network, right? How many minutes do you have our timer? Let's see here.
Can move on.
Okay. Now the best part of the day, not best, but more, at least fun. We have a lot of fun in this part, and everybody is invited to join. The table topics of today will be Mr. Andres Sack, and he will explain not just the topic that he brings to us, but also the rules that you have to follow. André.
Hello, may I share my screen?
Yes, you can.
Okay, nice. So I always enjoy when we have a theme in a meeting, and that theme makes us think about things we do, the way we do things, about how we behave towards other people. So I believe empathy is a perfect theme. Thank you very much for choosing that, Margaret. And the idea here is this. You're going to improvise a speech. I'm going to give you, I'm going to show you a picture, and I'm going to give you the context of that situation. And there is a person, usually a person in that picture, and you're going to have to somehow show empathy to that person, okay? So the idea is that you make that speech in at least, you have to use at least 1 minute, and not more than 2 minutes, right? Is that it, 2 minutes? I'm not sure if it's 2 or 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yes.
2 minutes,
Perfect.
right? Okay. So let's start. Number one, do we have a volunteer? Let me just see if I can see you.
Okay, I was waiting for a member. If since nobody talked anything, I will volunteer to be the first one. This is Daniel Beck.
Hello, Daniel. How are you?
Hi.
Okay, so let's do this.
All right.
So the idea is that you show empathy to this guy. His name is John.
Oh
And
my God.
John is a smoker since he was 5 years old, 5 or 6. He started smoking, and he was trying to quit, but it's been very difficult. He feels like he can't do it, and you have to help him somehow. So
all right.
Go ahead.
All right. So John, hey my friend, I have to tell you something. I know you are going through a very difficult situation. I know you are addicted in smoking, and I'm sure you have seen so many times the in the back of the cigarette box, there is usually those pictures of people dying, etc. But I can see that is not touching you, or you're not feeling that you're gonna get there. But I have to tell you, I have seen in real life people dying. I have cases in my family of people that have suffered a lot after quitting smoking for 24, almost 30 years. So in the short time, I mean, in the short time, it may not affect you, but I'm sure that in the long term, it will impact you. So listen to the voice of your conscience and make the smart choice. Quit smoking, my friend, and try to live a healthy life. We have plenty of examples and opportunities. So maybe get addicted in something else, like running, like jogging, or like hiking, or something else. I'm sure you'll get there. If you need support, count on me to support you. All right? Take care. Thank you.
Very nice, Daniel. Congratulations. It's not an easy situation. I have friends that have been smoking for most of their lives, and it's not easy for them to quit. Very good.
I understand.
Okay, so do we have another? Oh, okay. Sorry. Do you have another volunteer? A visitor, maybe? It's a nice chance for you to practice. And if we have no volunteers, I'm going to choose a visitor.
Hello, Mr. Table Topics. I can go next. This is Emeldina.
Hi, Emeldina. Very nice, Emeldina. Welcome. So let's do this. So this is Marcus. Marcus has lots of debts. He's been spending a lot more money than he makes. And he needs some help. He needs some advice. So please share your empathy with him.
Thank you. Dear Mark, my friend, I sense that you are going through a lot of struggle right now. I understand that your financial situation isn't one of the best, and I do believe that you wanted to improve. I myself have always had problems with dealing with money. I've always been the one that didn't have access to information in regards to financials and how to deal with my own money. And I wish someone had told me before, when I was a little bit younger, how to do, what to do, and when to do it. So I clearly understand your situations. And if I were you, I would probably be in the same place. I would probably go spending over what I win, over what I earn, just to try and pay for all my expenses and buy all the things I feel that I want, that I feel that I need, although I actually don't need all of them. So one thing I can do, because I'm also in the process of learning how to deal with my finances, I will suggest you to read the book, The Richest Man in Babylon. You see, I'm in a country where our parents didn't have much education in terms of money. And although loving us and wanting the best for us, they couldn't teach us about money. So I missed a lot of opportunities, and I don't want you to miss any opportunity to learn about this anymore. So go read that book. And if you want, later you can come and discuss with me, because I'm still taking lessons whenever I can. So this is my advice to you. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster, Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Emeldina. Very nice. I took note. I took notes of your advices. I need them. Okay, let's move to the next one. I'm going to choose a visitor. Mr. Abel Ribeiro, would you show your empathy to us in the next speech, in the next topic?
I'm not very much prepared for this, but let's go.
That's the idea.
Let's try it.
Okay. So this is Sandra. And she just found out that her husband was having an affair with one of her friends. So she's in a very bad situation right now. What would you tell her? How would you show empathy to her?
Sandra, I'm so sorry with your situation. I know this is it happens in couples, with couples, and it's very bad it is happening with you. But knowing you, I know that you will overwhelm it. I think you could try to understand the situation, try to figure out what happened with your husband, why he did this, and also think if you did something that could contribute to this situation. So meditate and see if this situation can be changed, and maybe this fact will lead to a better situation in the future. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much, Abel. This is one of those situations I think I would have nothing to talk about. Congratulations. Okay, timer, Mr. Timer, Pedro, do we have time for one more, for a few more?
Yes, we have. I have plenty of time. 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Okay, very nice. So let's go to the next one. Brianna, since you just became a member, would you like to give us some advice on the next situation?
Andre, I was going to volunteer actually for the next one anyway, so it works out well.
Okay, I knew that. I knew that. So let's do this. Oh, this is Marta, and Marta was working in a company for about 10 years, and because of the pandemics, she just lost her job. So how could you show empathy to her?
Martha, I cannot put into words what you must be feeling right now. This is a really tough situation for all of us. And especially with what you're going through, losing your job is probably the last thing you needed. But it's not the end of the world. There is always tomorrow. You don't know what tomorrow holds. And not having a job certainly increases that ambiguity and that feeling of uncertainness. But so long as you have your health, your family, and your loved ones, you will have the support to make it to the next day. And just because the situation is difficult right now, that doesn't mean that it's not going to get better in the future. You have to have faith that everything happens for a reason. Maybe you weren't meant to be at that job because something better is going to come up. Something that you enjoy and something that pays you 10 times more than what you were earning before. You don't know what the future holds. So stay as optimistic as you can. That's it.
Congratulations, Brianna, congratulations. Yeah, it's not an easy situation. Lots of people lost their jobs during the pandemic, so lots of people need our support. Do we have a volunteer for the next one?
Let me try, please.
Sorry, who is that? Who's speaking?
It's me, Aryo.
Aryo, oh, okay. Very nice. So let's move on. Oh, you just found that a friend of yours, Bob, started believing in nonsense stuff like the flat Earth movement. He just became part of the flat Earth movement. And how could you show empathy to a person in a situation like that?
Bob, right? Sorry, who's the name of the friend? Bob, right?
Bob, yes,
Okay.
yes. His name is Bob.
Bob, oh my gosh. Are you serious? Do you really believe in flat Earth? Ah, okay. That's interesting. How on earth could you believe in flat Earth? Can you please just explain to me? I want to know the point of view of you. Well, I personally don't believe in flat Earth, but I'm really interested to know how do you believe and why? One day a friend of mine told me that, okay, if flat is Earth, then we are like a pizza. We live on top of pizza. But give me some more convincing ways about why flat is Earth. I want to know. Of course, we can disagree on this topic, but I don't care about the disagreement. What I care is how can we still relate to each other? Let's think about pizza. And that's why my friend's analogy. And what's your analogy? What? Brotherhood? Sisterhood? Give me more convincing analogy, Bob. I believe that whatever your analogy, as long as it's fun, even though I disagree with it, we can still be friends. We can still maintain this brotherhood or sisterhood if you're female. So just enjoy the difference. Back to you, Topic Master.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Very nice. Very difficult topic. I did very well.
You're kidding me? This is so difficult.
Do we, Timer, Mr. Timer, do we have another time for another one?
We have 5 minutes left.
Okay, so let's do one more. Do we have another volunteer? Well, if I can go, that is.
It's me, Kim.
Kim, sorry, Kim. I didn't recognize your voice. Very nice, Kim. So let's go. So this is Chris, and Chris is just a new member for Toastmasters, and he just gave his first speech, the icebreaker, and he didn't do very well. He tried to prepare, but he got very nervous, and he's kind of disappointed, and he told you that he might want to quit because he thinks it's too difficult. Well, how would you show empathy to him, Kim?
Hello, Chris. I'm really sorry for the first performance, but I want you to know that every time we start a new thing, we suck at it. If you want to be good, if you want to be excellent at something, you have to have the courage to start being very bad at this thing. So this is a very nice start. You made the first step. Now I want you to muster your courage, see what you've done wrong, so you can go back there and improve just a little bit, one step at a time. Because I'm telling you, believe me, I've been there. I've made a fool of myself in front of many people in my life before. And now I feel confident to, for example, improvise in a speech in Toastmasters. So if I can do this now, I'm sure you will overcome your difficulties and do the same. Don't give up.
Very nice, Kim. Very important to know how to fail, how to get frustrated and to overcome it. Very nice. So let's do, I think we have time for one more. Do we have a volunteer, a visitor maybe, or a new member? Raquel, I think Raquel is a new member, right? Are you there, Raquel?
Yes.
Okay.
Here and scared.
No, don't be scared. There's no need. It's a safe place. Only YouTube knows. YouTube and everybody else.
Okay, let's go.
So let's go. This is Vera. Vera just finished graduated from high school, and she's a bit lost. Not a bit lost. She's completely lost. She doesn't know what to do, what to think about life. She doesn't know if she wants to go to college or to go live abroad. How would you show empathy? What advices could you give her?
Okay, Vera, I understand a lot what you're going through. It's common to be nervous about your future because it's uncertain. You're always scared to make the wrong decision, and also you're too young, and it's normal for us to make a decision when you're too young, but then later you regret it and decide to change. And personally, I think it's very scary to change later because you feel that you lost your life, for instance, and that can be really a source of anxiety, right? So I advise you to take your time. Don't rush to pick something to do and also forgive yourself if you make a mistake, if you decide. It's normal to decide later that you don't want to do something else, right? and calm down, just calm down and study a lot so you can know your options, and look for advice also. If you have an older member of your family, if you have friends, make sure you have advice. Try to talk to people that chose different paths in life so you can know their experience, and take all these things you learn, all the study you do, all the interviews you do, and use this to find something you'd like to do. That's it.
Congratulations, Raquel. No need to be scared. You did very well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So I'm out of slides. So I hope you enjoyed. Back to you, Margaret.
Thank you, Table Talks. I am amazed because people were so good. I don't believe they didn't know by advance the context. They were like they were prepared for this speech. So you
Yeah, it's suspicious. It's suspicious. I don't know.
Yeah, you did great, everybody. Congratulations. And now we will let me share my. I will ask our time to report the time of our impromptu speakers.
So let's go. The good news is everyone is eligible for the best speech of the best table topic speech. And now I'll report you the time. So Daniel Beck, 1 minute, 28 seconds. Emildina, 1 minute, 42 seconds. Abel Ribeiro, 1 minute, 28 seconds. Brianna, 1 minute, 43 seconds. Anu, 1 minute, 25 seconds. Kim Gibson, 1 minute, 14 seconds. And Raquel, 1 minute, 42 seconds.
Wow, congratulations, all of them. So we have now 1 minute to vote on them, okay? We have in the chat, not yet, but let me see here. Ale, do you have the link? Oh.
Guys, just a second, please.
Okay.
I'm having some trouble. Just a second.
No problem. Let me see if I have it here. You know, this is kind of a live show we are doing during the show. So those kind of things happen sometimes because we are preparing, depending on who was, were the people that decide to do the presentation. So she has to put, oh, now we have here. Okay, good.
One minute.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So let's move on. I would now invite our evaluators to do this role that are fundamental for the improvement of the speakers. So I invite now Laura Maciel Leal that will evaluate Ana Paula Fernandes. Laura?
Thank you, Margaret. Anna, you're still there. She told me she might have to leave a little early, but I think she's still there.
I'm here, but I'm driving.
Great. Just don't crash your car, okay?
Okay.
So I have to say, I was amazed by the improvement you have in, I think it's about a month. I evaluated you in the beginning of February, and you already had some improvement in a lot of things that I pointed out at that time. For instance, you held your camera farther away from you so we could see your gestures. And that's great for communicating with the public and making us feel what you're feeling. And at the beginning, used an alarm clock. I don't know if it was your phone or a regular alarm clock, but I was a bit surprised. And then I was like, whoa, that was really good. It was a call out for everyone to pay attention to you and see what you were doing. You used the word of the day. That was great. And I was really impressed by the sorority that happened there with all these brilliant, generous women who helped you throughout your path in Toastmasters. And you were able to present us with a problem that was the whole, I only have 24 hours a day, and that's not enough. You talked us the entire way through the solution, and we could also experience what you were feeling all the way through the speech. And I also noticed that many people who were watching, they were also reacting to what you were doing. And that was really good, especially considering the last time I saw you talk. So great job. However, I could see some things that could get better. For instance, the gestures, they were there, but I think they were not thought beforehand. So they didn't really complement your speech the way they could have. And also, I thought you were a bit shy at the beginning. So you could have used your vocal variety a little bit better, because in the beginning you were saying, oh, we needed to cook and to work, and we need to take care of our children, and I don't have enough time. And in the end, you were like, I don't have enough time. Can you feel this? And everyone was a whole lot more involved with that. We could see in their faces, in their reactions. So maybe you were just nervous, maybe just getting used to it. I'd like to suggest you to play with pauses. You could have said something when you were listing everything we used to do. You could have said them with some pause to create mystery or drama. And a little wild, not trick, but something to challenge you. Maybe try an improv class and see how that goes, how you feel with that, to really impress people and do your best there. Thank you. Back to you, Margaret.
Thank you, Laura. Very good evaluation. I think you were very empathetic with Ana Paula, and I'm sure she will learn a lot with this. And now I'd like to invite the other one, the other evaluator. Let me put here. Let me share it here. I'd like to invite now Fábia Bueno to evaluate Alexandre Magno, the speaker of the second speech. Fábia, break a leg.
Thank you, Margaret. It was a great speech.
Fábio, your microphone is not good.
We are not listening to you now.
Can you hear me now?
We barely can, but if you try to.
Not yet.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear, but it's very. If you try to speak louder, maybe we can.
It's low.
Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, perfect.
Oh, okay. So
Thank
sorry,
you.
sorry about that. Um, okay. The Alexandre's speech was lessons I've learned so far. His pathways is dynamic leadership level 5, and the things that he asked me to pay attention were eye contact and filler words. I must say that the speech was amazing. Alexandre, he's a great storyteller, and the speech was very well constructed, consistent, and the rules, the way that he mentioned the rules was like they are changed to each other. So we could see the sequence, the sequence. Sorry, we could feel that. It was really, to me, it was really a letter from a father to his kids. It was exactly like that. And the way that he opened the speech was amazing. Was like, well, I'm afraid of death. This really caught my attention right away. It was like, okay, this is something very personal, very emotional, and was very powerful as well. The other thing is, it was the vocal variety. It was perfect. He could emphasize the most, powerful parts of the speech, like, for example, we need more than that, and we have power to change the reality. Was very like, he really emphasized this, the power, the things that we could change. This was really amazing. This really brought something to the speech. Was, as I said, was very powerful. The other thing is the eye contact. We are talking about 18 to 22 minutes speech length. It's a long speech, but he kept the eye contact all the time. He was not reading at all. This was really amazing. He worked really hard on the speech. We can see that all the way. The other thing is the vocabulary. And then I remember when he said, okay, you should read classic literature, classic books. And you can see by the vocabulary that he used, like mambo jumbo, I really like that. Resentments, alienated, regretful, hunted by something. So this is really something, I think this is, the vocabulary was very rich, to be honest. And no filler words at all. You really, you were really successful at that. No filler words. I haven't, anyways, I haven't heard any of them. The other thing is, you end your speech by a very powerful sentence. I always loved you, and you worked the vocal variety very well. So this was really, your speech, you started your speech with a powerful sentence, and you ended by using another powerful sentence. Congratulations. The things that I suggest that you may want to work on is the gestures. You use the gestures very well, no problem with that. But I would say that you could vary a little bit your repertoire of gestures. For example, when you mention people who are seeking happiness, you could do something like that, right? That emphasize that people are seeking for something. The other thing is, they will be your fellow travelers. You could do, you can vary a little bit more to give more emphasis to what you're saying. And the other thing that I would like to challenge you is to interact a little bit more with the audience, and please to pay attention to some details like the light behind your monitor, that you are a little bit competing with you on the monitor. Sometimes you could see the light, sometimes you could see your face, but you could really see sometimes the way that you are articulating. So this is my advice to you, just to paying attention to this detail. All in all, in a nutshell, it was amazing, awesome speech. Congratulations, Alexandre. Back to you, Margaret.
Excellent, Fabia. Excellent. Very, very good evaluation. Wow. So I believe Alexandre has a lot of learning topics and ways of improvement as well. Thank you. Very good. So I'd like to break the rules again. And I believe we have another new member here. Is Raquel here with us? Yes?
I'm here.
Oh, Raquel. Raquel is also a brand new member. She just joined our club. So I'd like to welcome you, Raquel. And I wish you all the best in this club, all the learning and happiness and fun that you deserve. And we're very happy to have you here with us. Okay?
Thank you. I'm very excited.
Oh, excellent. So now I would like to learn to hear from Pedro Cardoso the time report for our evaluators.
So Laura has did it in 3 minutes, 8 seconds, and Fabia has delivered her report in 4 minutes, 52 seconds. So both of them are eligible.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. So we have now the link to this appeared here. So you can vote now, people. Both are wonderful. It's very difficult to choose.
We already have the winner. We can.
Can
move on. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. You have the winner. Okay. Let's move on. Now I will, oops, sorry, are you not sharing? Now I'd like to invite Aletheia as our counter to report us. Aletheia.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. So about Ana Paula, she have done some repeated word and some longer, like but I think for you, Ana, maybe you have to work more about repeated word. So it's about you. About Alexandre, I couldn't see any filler words, so I can leave to him maybe advice about filler gestures, because I think he use a wheelchair, so all the time he's doing like that. So I think it's a filler gesture, so you can work more on it. And in table topics, we had Daniel, and he had two and one longer to so, and some sounds like you know, sometimes we do talking, we sometimes we do sounds like or just to filler or our speech. And Meldina she had just one a bell, one and some long pauses. Brianna has done just one and Ariel nothing. I couldn't see nothing, any filler words. And Kim used just one so, and Raquel used right, like our né in Portuguese, and one longer, and finished with using that's it. So we don't need to use it to finish. And it's my report. Back to you, Margaret. Thank you all.
Thank you, Aletheia. This is very important to us to understand because we don't pay attention when we are talking. And we became surprised when we realized we did a lot of ne and whatever. So very good. Thank you. And now we have the report of our grammarian, Kim Gibson, our English teacher. Thank you. It's up to you, my friend.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you please stop the presentation so I can share? All right, so let's go. All right, can you see my screen?
Yes.
So guys, I'm here with my feedback. I took some notes, and I want you to bear in mind that when we go from woman to women, the O changes the sounds. Yes, it becomes E, women. So it's the International Women's Day. Another word is anxiety. Pronounce that X very well, anxiety. Pay attention to the verb to live. To live, sair. To live, morar. Don't confuse those two words. And we don't say virtue, we say virtue. And pay attention, Aletheia, wheelchairs for people, handicapped people, right? If we have the other kind of chair is a swivel chair, yes, that you can move around with this. This is a secret for improve ourselves. Guys, before a verb, we always use to, okay? This is a secret to improve ourselves. We don't say lost opportunities, to lose lost, so it's lost opportunities. And I can't imagine much things. Guys, things we can count, one thing, two things. So everything you can count, we use many. Many things, few things. Much money, little money, all right? Keep that in mind. We don't point to something, we point at something. And when we use the sentence, maybe the purpose must be changed, if you're using the word maybe, you're giving an advice. And when we give an advice, we say should, not must, okay? Maybe the purpose should be changed. And pay attention to the verb tense. It's not she has did it, it's she has done it. We often make this mistake if we don't pay close attention to what we're saying at the moment. And last but not least, I have some compliments, some very good usage of English here in Toastmasters. You should have room for freedom. Use this word have room for, it's beautiful. It has space for, yes? Nice usage. A suggestion, when we say recognize this mission, we can also use the verb acknowledge. Maybe it's even better to acknowledge we have a mission, right? Pay attention to the difference between defect and flaw. If we're talking about my bad qualities, the best word for describing this is flaw. I have some flaws. Defect we use more when we talk about products, all right? I think André said, may I share my screen? Perfect example of the usage of may. May used for permission, right? And Laura used a very difficult verb tense. She said, you could have said. Guys, every time we talk about things we could do in the past, we use could plus present perfect. So Laura, very nice conjugation, yes? That's how you use it. You could have said this, you could have said that. Excellent. So guys, that's my feedback I have to do. I have to share with you. I hope it can help you improve your English. Back to you, Toastmasters.
This is our English class. I love it. Thank you so much. You should send us your notes. It will be nice to have those notes to remember everything. Okay, thank you, Kim. And now I share with you again. We have now our general evaluator. It will be Alex Coelho that with generosity came to us to help us with this meeting. Alex Coelho, it's you on there.
Good afternoon, everyone. Once again, if you can stop sharing the screen, I'd like to see everyone's face. I'm filled with excited because I've been evaluator before, but not in English. That's my first time. I belong to a Portuguese club in Florida, and I'm almost amazing about my fellow Brazilians, how they are so smart. The English it's impeccable, amazing. You know, I moved here when I said I had a full set of hair, but I'm a blue collar worker. With a blue collar worker, it's somebody that doesn't work in the desk, and I never really gave a lot of time to improve my English. So I'm baffled. I'm amazed with the every time I participate in a meeting with the Brazilians, just very amazing. So I'll start my report. It's a little different on our club. We follow like the old fashioned Toastmasters, and the evaluator does different things in the meeting. I would have been presenting the functions, the roles, for example. But I'm going to follow the structures you guys have in your meeting. I start with the Toastmasters of the night. Just awesome job, the way you conduct the meeting. Just unbelievable, very organized. You know, you pay attention to all the details. Amazing. Or VPE of Education, Atalaya, that invite me. You know, I'm telling you, your smile is just, it's amazing, very friendly, very, you know, that's what to make people feel so welcome to the meetings. That's what people are looking for, to feel welcome. It's just, you know, unbelievable. I say we have to be a little conscious when we're on the screen. Things that we do, so we don't be, so that take off people's attention. And so we have to be conscious what we do about eating, or the way we express, the way we're leaning. You know, it's important. You know, if you're speaking and all of a sudden I go like this, and it doesn't feel good when I'm speaking and see somebody, you know, just stretch themselves. The table topic was great pictures, amazing use of the slides, high quality. That's very important, because I see sometimes people don't use the high quality pictures. The only thing I noticed was I don't know if it's a different rule here at the club, your guys' club, but you didn't ask for the timer to explain the rules for the table topics, especially when you're a new member. It's very confusing for how many minutes you have to speak and when to stop. The speeches were unbelievable. You know, Ana Paula was amazing when she said, "Hurry up, inner peace." You know, it's the opposite. Like that's would never go. Those two words should never be in the same sentences. Hurry up and inner peace should never be in the same sentence. It doesn't make any sense. I love the way she finished her speech. Very powerful. You know, just I'm sorry, I'm running out of time. So here again, I'm doing exactly what I came here to speak about it. So that was impressed. Alexandre Magno, wow, what an inspiring speech. I'm not seeing him in here. Let me see. He's there. Okay, very inspiring. This is the speech you have to take to the contest. I've seen contests around the clubs, areas, just district. I'm sure your speech will be perfect for compete out of your club, go to outside your club. The only thing I learned, you gave 10 rules. Usually I can read a book and read the 10 rules, but if you're speaking to an auditorium, if you make less rules, will stick better in people's mind. I would have kept for like 4, 5, 6 rules. So people will remember, will take to them, you know, when they leave after watching you speak, they will be thinking about it, you know, just the last rules will stick more to your mind. And your title says lessons I have learned so far, which connects with rule number 3. Do not trust on yourself. So you tell us that you're still learning. That was amazing. Just like your evaluator told you about the backlight, there was a little took me off my focus a little bit, and you're moving in the chair. Other than that, I'm telling you, you're natural, and your speech should be. You should be taking your speech to a contest outside of your club. That's really, really good. You know, the questions about death, just, you know, it's everybody open their eyes right away. Like, you know, let me listen to what he has to say. Table topics again, great quality. Good job. The evaluators, amazing evaluation. I love it. You guys are high quality here in your club. It's just, I've been around a few clubs, just top of the line. Brianna, you join a great club, and the other ones that been here the first time, very good. Or second evaluator, Fabia Bueno, you know, great, gave them some very, very good advice. I had written it, but now I can't find it. And I'm gonna, like I said, your meetings are amazing, technology amazing. What I do in my club is the table topic master does not ask for volunteers. No, sir. You call them. You say whatever, you show the picture, and you call the person. Second thing we do, everybody has to speak in a meeting, has to speak. It don't matter. No one leaves the meeting without speaking, especially if you're the first time in a meeting. So people will feel very good about themselves when they come here and they open their mouth. Thank you so much for everyone. I should have said thank you. That's not a rule for Toastmasters, but I'm very glad to be here. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Alex. We learned a lot with you. Thank you so much for your generosity to be here and to share some ideas, some insights. Very good as well. Thank you so much. So now we have the moment that we always have. That is the picture of the meeting, right? So I will ask you to give your best smile. I think it will be you, Aletheia, that will take the picture, or who else? Okay.
That's it. Yes, it can be.
Pode ser. Okay, let's stop sharing. I will try it as well. Smile.
Felipe and Meltina, can you open your camera? Yes,
I'm
yes.
here. Sorry.
No
Raquel,
problem.
Emeldina.
Emeldina, if you want. So I'm doing your biggest smile.
Okay.
Just a second. Ah, come on.
Good? It's hurting. Okay.
It's done. Wow.
And now how can I say in English?
We have the Hark Master today, Margaret.
Oh, it's not here, I think. Let me see here. Oops.
Oh,
Oops.
the spoiler.
Spoiler. No, we don't have here. Oh, here. Sorry. Sorry, Harkmax. Sometimes we have Plinio, the Hark Master. Now we have to pay attention. Plinio, this is very, very interesting section. Let's see, Plinio.
Thank you, fellow Toastmaster. It's been 2 weeks. I am preparing myself to this, talking to Aletheia all the time. Please, my time has come. I am very nervous. I am going to relax. Sorry, Toastmaster. Breathe. Is that right, Alex? Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Now I have a good news for you. I would like that all of you open your mics. Yes, keep your microphone open because I'm gonna drive you some questions. The problem is I have taken so many notes that I believe you are not going to sleep today. What time are you going to bed? Because I need to talk about all of this. Okay, Timer, you can begin. To begin with, I'm going to contribute. I'm going to contribute to the word of the day. And I was very patient to this. Knowing how to see the other's soul without judging anything. It's respecting gender, social status, color, space, the time of one, and understand that the pains weigh in different ways of each person, and not always what's easy for you will also be easy to the other. We call this empathy. Empathy. This is empathy. This is my contribution, since I didn't participate how I would like of the reunion today. Okay, guys, let's go. Oh, I took 2 letters. What am I going to do? But I need to congratulate as well, Margaret. You have introduced the reunion by giving tips to us, and this is very useful. Ana Paula, she said she was late, woke up at 6:30 a.m. She doesn't have time to prepare her speech. This one, she's probably a mother, and mothers don't have time. They have to be 10 women to take care of everything they have to do. And this is very, very good. Alexandre said, Alexandre, I have a few words to drive to you. You don't know how I am afraid of death, because I am 59 years old, but I have too many things to do. I have a bucket list that I believe it's empty for a while, and I need to get it full. So what I have to tell you that we need to take care of ourselves, okay, sleeping at least 8 hours. Do not drink too much sleep. And those beers you have in your refrigerator, keep them and give them all to me that I will drink for you, because this is not good for health. Although many people says 1 beer per day, the Americans say 1 apple per day keeps the doctor away. I believe in a Brahma per day or in skull. That is it. Guys, Alexandre gave 10 values advices I did. And I'm going to begin with I'm going to begin with Ana Paula questions. She said she was late. She woke up. What time did she wake up to prepare this? And she says she prepared during this act. Where she was? She was in the showering at 6 a.m. of the morning when she prepared his speech. Yeah. Focus, right, Alexandre? Always be merciful. How to be a person. There is no end. I took note of everything you said because everything you said is great. The second question, how many topics did Alex mention through his speech?
10.
10. Very nice. Very nice. The table topics were all amazing. I loved it. Daniel, Emeldina, Abel.
I think it was 11, no? It was 11 topics, no?
11, of course. 11. There was another one. Which one he says he's very afraid of, maybe he's not prepared today. Okay. Next question. At Abel's speech, there was a husband. A husband just found from his wife that she was having an affair, and she found this through a device. What device was this according to the picture?
Mobile phone.
Exactly. Brianna, Martha lost her job because of the pandemic. Brianna sent nice words. How many years had she worked in her job? 10 years.
10 years.
Very nice. Very nice. Congratulations. The last one. No, not the last one. Is it? Bob find a very tasty food. He was everybody likes, and he was comparing to a flatter land. What food is this? I love it so much. And Alex, I think he said because
Pizza.
Yeah. He said every time her wife doesn't have time to cook, he goes and he takes the phone and asks for pizza and order pizza.
I look like a pizza.
Yeah, Kim gave very good advices to Chris in his very first speech with some empathy. Kim said everybody should be in Kim's shoes, right? Which word did Kim finish his speech? Who remember? Kim finished his word with an advice to the girl who had finished her graduation. What did she say?
To study.
No.
Go to improv
classes. She said, don't give up.
Okay.
Don't give up. And the last one, because I think I am out of time. Rachel has some empathy who has a lot ahead to live. Laura has been involved with Ana Paula while Wanda was driving. Oh, I'm going to look straight to your eyes. I'm going to get back to the beginning when Anna was being evaluated, where she was at this time, because she wasn't present here, but she was present. She was in her car. Back to you, Toastmaster. Thank you very much to this opportunity. I expect to be here again soon. Thank you, Alithea.
Thank you for visiting us and give your energy and for us. Very good.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Very good. Thank you. Be our guest to come every time. You and everyone. Okay, thank you. Now I will share the winners of the day. I did a spoiler, but let's see. Okay, the winners, let me put here. Winners of the day. First of all, who do you think would be the table topics speaker of the day? Tchan, Brianna Perez. The first time she's already on the winner. Okay, nice. What about the evaluator of the day? Suspense. Fabia Bueno, congratulations, Fabia. Fabia was the best speech in the last meeting, was very good about the women, and now she is the best evaluator. Congratulations. And the prepared speech of the day, que rufam os tambores. Who will be? Let's see. Alexandre Magno. Uhul. That's great, people. Congratulations all. We have a participation in this meeting. I hope you enjoy yourself and learn a lot. We are here every Saturday, and one Wednesday, no, Thursday, one Thursday at night, and 3 Saturdays like this time. So please join us whenever you want to visit us. And we always need some support, as we had today with Hierarchy Master and General Evaluator. It's very good because we can share different insights and experience. So thank you so much to join us. I know that Aletheia, with her big smile, is can persuade everyone. So thank you so much for this day. And we have also some final announcements. Next meeting will be in Portuguese, so people that like to learn Portuguese or to practice will be on 20th of March. It will be during the day like this, the same time. We have different links for English and Portuguese, but will be the same link. If you have those two links, every time will be the same. So save those links in your cell phone, in your desktop, and come here every Saturday to enjoy yourself. And that's it. This is Toastmaster Brasília, where leaders are made. Thank you so much for your participation today. Kiss from Brazilian people. We like to kiss.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Margaret. You are so awesome. A really nice energy today. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you all for coming. And if you have some doubts from visitors, like I think Gilmar is a visitor. If you want to say something or something about your feeling, just go.
Hello, I have been watching these meetings for, I guess it is the 4th time now. And I have been thinking about to join Toastmaster, but I never find the time. The first talk was a little about that. We have just 24 hours per day, but I will have to decide and make this a priority. And join because the time will not appear if we not prioritize. That's it.
True, Gilmar. That's true. And do you like it? Do you like this format? Like with some functions, some speeches?
Yes, I like it, and I am surprised that the time was until just 1 minute. Now we are in the time. Very organized is good.
That's true. It's nice, and we have some some functions that help us a lot in our job life, for example. So just join us. And I think we all hadn't time enough. So you can do sometimes per month. You don't need to come every single Saturday. So you are free to do everything. And we have a lot of clubs to go. So you can go, when you are a member, you can go in Florida, for example, you can go in Canada, you can go wherever you want to improve your English. It's my deal for my goal here. So I know what I'm telling you. And you might just come in and enjoy us with freedom. And who else? Brianna, welcome to the club. I'm really happy.
Obrigada.
De nada. Ah, so cool. I'm just talking Portuguese with you in WhatsApp.
Plínio.
Plínio, thank you so much.
Thank you, Plínio.
With a lot of energy. I love it.
your smile keeps our mind open all the time. And we are not embarrassed to speak right here. But I don't know, I wasn't in the beginning of the meeting, and I don't know if Alex presented himself. He is the president of our club, the First US Portuguese Toastmasters. And he's been my mentor all the time. He invited me to be there. And somebody asked me in the chat where I was. I am in Brazil, Praia Grande, São Paulo. I belong to that club in US, but I am in Brazil. And all of us, if you have a will of visiting us, our reunions happens every Monday at 9:15. Every Monday, you speak Portuguese. I left our email, and feel free to contact us, and feel free to be with us. There is always different things to be learned. Thank you very much.
That's true.
And just a note, Plínio, the time's going to change in the United States.
Yeah, of course.
Midnight today. Right, Brianna? We're going to have a time change. Yeah.
Wow, that's true. Guys, you are so, wow.
Yes. So,
2 hours before. They are 2 hours before.
Ismeldina, for example, is from, let me remember. Ismeldina, you are here? I think, South Africa. I forgot.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
Mozambique. She's from Mozambique. I remembered.
Yeah.
Yes, so we don't have anybody here. So it's so nice. I really love Toastmaster because now my world, it's a huge one now. I'm not just in Brasília. I can go anywhere.
It's true.
So cool.
We have members on São Luís do Maranhão, Brasília, and Plínio in São Paulo.
Nice.
Join our club. Nice. And we're going to do, when things go back to normal, that we're going to be physical, meetings, we're going to alternate every other week, through Zoom, and then we're going to do it in person. So,
okay. We decided to be, I don't know in English, it's híbrido.
Hybrid. They have the same word here, hybrid. Hybrid.
Yeah. Yes. So all meeting will be both.
Yes, that's our plan.
Anyway, Alicia, if I may ask you questions, how many members do you have at the Brasilia?
Now we are in 34.
Okay, 34.
34?
34.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a huge club.
Amazing.
VP,
congratulations. Great job you guys
works
doing.
a lot.
I can
very good.
How difficult it is to manage a big club, because my club just recently, our membership growth rate is 400%. At the beginning of last year, our members only 6. Now we are 26, if I'm not mistaken. So it's very difficult to manage memberships. And
difficult.
I'm very happy that our club has accomplished 10 out of the 10 scores for the president distinguished by January this
Yes, we reached it this week. We are
Congratulations.
president distinguished as well. I'm so proud. Oh gosh.
We are the opposite. We only have 16 members.
Okay.
We need to add 4 more so we can get the distinguished. But the format's so different. We do old school here. Like imagine the Vatican, the Pope, right? They do the mass, the Catholic mass. It's so different from what you guys do. It's night and day. We follow like rules. It's just so we're trying to change, doing things differently. Like
Rejane told me it's so different.
They introduced the preparatory speech. It's a Toastmaster, not the evaluator. So we're doing now like you guys do. The evaluator presents the prepared speech, whoever going to speak that day. So we're doing a lot of changes from where we've been learning with you guys. Yes.
Oh gosh, I have to go once.
Yes.
For example, the timer's pretty advanced. I even asked the timer personally, how do you do that? Because I am amazed. I haven't thought about that method. And one thing that
I will send you a link. It's Alessandro idea.
Yes,
you know Alessandro, and you have
I've been using that.
Yeah, in our channel we have how can I say, my gosh,
tutorial, right?
It's a kind of class. Alessandro teach us how to do it using no BS.
Pedro sent me the link and I've watched it and it was amazing.
It's amazing. Alessandro can help you if you have any doubts, but so easy the way he explained it in his YouTube. I don't know, I forgot the word, but you can do it. You can do it today. Just watching Alessandro class. So nice. Alessandro is top.
That's from
yes, Alex. Yes.
That's from his class. I got him from his class. Alessandro.
Cool.
Yeah,
so
Plinio
nice.
told me. Yeah. I lost dozen hair follicles,
yes.
but I did it.
Yes. But
guys, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Alex.
Alex,
Thanks for the trust, thank you.
My gosh, you were